Welcome to the channel. Here we have a 1970 Phantom cruiser. We're going to restore it and get it back out on the water. I'm Auto Boy and this is the Phantom cruiser that we're going to be working on. Now I've done cars and I've done lawnmowers and I've done bikes. I've never ever done a boat before. So this is going to be a very steep learning curve. But I'm willing to give it a go. So stick around, join me on the journey, and let's see what happens. So, first of all, I want to talk a bit about this boat. Why did I buy it, and what do we actually have here? Well, like a lot of people during lockdown, I had a few projects and that. I was fixing some cars, I restored some lawnmowers, just general bits and bobs like that, and I ran out of projects, so I thought I'm going to need a new project. So then this boat came up for sale locally, and we went along, had a look at it, and checked it over. Now, I've never done boats before anyway, so I didn't really know what to look for, but I wanted a project, so I wanted something which was going to be, you know, work done on it, but not anything out of my remit. So we had a look around and we decided, well, why not? Let's go for it. So we bought it. As far as the boat goes, unfortunately, I don't have very much information, and looking on Google and general search around, there isn't actually a lot of information around about these boats. I mean, they were built sort of 40, 50 years ago. In fact, this boat is almost as, well, it probably is as old as me, really. But as far as what I do know, it's a 21-foot Series 2 Phantom. It was built in probably the early 70s. It has a 7-foot beam, a 1.9 draft, and probably weighs around a ton. The hull is fiberglass construction, and you'll have to excuse me, I've got cats and everything around here. You will see them pretty much all the time. In fact, since getting this boat, they have decided it's theirs. I highly doubt they're going to help out with any of it, but you'll get used to it. Yeah, as I was saying, it's a fiberglass hull. A cabin's fiberglass as well, and the deck is wooden, which was done fairly recently. Originally it had a Volvo inboard engine, 110 brake, achieving 45 knots, but that was removed some time ago, and an outboard's been put on. The previous owner told me that the outboard on here, it's a 40 brake, it will move the boat, but it's a little bit underpowered. He said there's no speed boat, but I'm not sure that these were built for that. They're kind of a good all-rounder. Up until a few weeks ago, it was in the water. It was being used. The previous owner was going out fishing with his mates on it and all that. It's usable as it is. But it does need some work done to it, a lot of work. Depends really what one would want out the boat, but I'd like to spend the time, get it restored, get it looking as near to original as possible, and then get it back out on water and have some fun on it. I think it's worthy of that. I don't know how many of these boats were made, and I don't know how many survived, but it does seem to be quite a rare boat. So I think probably the best thing to do now is let's get back outside. Let's have a look around and let's see what we've got here and get started with it, really. Alright, so let's start with the trailer then. It's not actually the right trailer for this boat, as I said before. It was literally just boat just stuck on it, just to get them out of a bit of a mess, really, and get the boat out the water and everything. So we're probably going to actually end up changing the trailer for this boat. As we can see, the brakes are stuck on at the moment. I managed to free them up briefly, but that's all going to have to be done. The end here is a bit weird. It's a bit of an old-fashioned thing, so that's probably going to have to be changed anyway. Get all the brakes freed up and everything. These mud guards and everything have definitely seen better days. And I'd like to get some rollers on there. If I'm going to use it for any boat at all, I think rollers would be the better thing rather than these planks and things like that. So inside the boat here we've got the battery, quite a good decent quality battery actually there. I've got the solar panel hooked up to it and it's charging really well, so I'm pleased about that. So I don't think that will have to do anything to that, just keep it topped up. Got the old primer there for the fuel. Access panel down here, I'm guessing that's where these get access to the onboard engine. Although it would have probably have had a different floor then. And we've got here fuel tank, which is great. It's actually still got some fuel in there. Don't know how old that is and whether I can use that or not. Got the hatch here, inspection hatch. The bilge pump there. It's all working, that, as far as I'm aware. All the floor's been done not too long ago. Probably need a good clean, a good check over. Bit of plantation over there growing. The seat's missing on here, but we have actually got that in the garage there, so it just needs a repair. We'll put that back on there. Electronics. Going to need a complete overhaul. There's absolutely no way I'm going to go out without getting all that fixed and going through it. It's just doesn't look very safe. Same as the wiring down under here as well, so have to do all of that. This seat's not too bad. Might get away with just a bit of a clean up on that one. Steering wheel, obviously not very good. Definitely going to get rid of that and replace it, not keeping that one at all. So let's get inside now. There's a big issue here, and that is all of this. I've been through here a couple of times and scalped myself. That is just a razor blade. That's gonna have to, you know, just gonna have to go. Same as all the side here. I'll get rid of all of that, and this lock as well. So going inside, let's have a look around in here. It's not too bad for room. It's not terrible, but you know, it's all right. Let's have a look up here. Yeah, we've got switch panels here. Quite good little USB as well. That's definitely going to be useful, that. Solar charge controller. Doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment, even though the solar panel's working, so have to look into that. Got the isolator. I know that all works all right, so obviously switched off at the moment. A lovely toilet down here. No, let's not look in there. I don't know what's in there and I'm not going to chance it. And yeah, so look, these windows are going to need to be done. They've gone all cracked and everything, just with age and all that. So that's something I'm going to look forward to looking into. Whether I do them myself or get another company to do it, I don't know. Looking around as well, obviously a lot of this carpet and everything's all peeling off. That's another thing I'm going to look forward to doing. I'm going to peel this carpet off basically, and I'm going to use it as a template to make a new one. And it looks like somebody's already moved in here. Yeah, didn't take long, did it? So more stuff in there to go through. These seats, I'm going to keep the seats, but I'm going to recover them. I think put a nice cover on there, maybe something waterproof. And the same with the floor as well. This is all it's gonna have to come up. Can't keep all that there, so we'll go through that. Try and make that a bit nice as well. There's a little cooker over there. I don't really know what to do. I don't really want a cooker or anything like that on a boat. I don't fancy the chances of it catching fire or anything whilst I'm on it, so I think that's gonna definitely go. I don't know if this whole area is gonna just get rid of it. Same as the toilet, and probably actually put a new door on there as well. Well, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. In the next episode, we'll begin the cleaning up and the scrubbing, and everything else is going to be needed.